In the United States, the prevalence of adolescent mental health issues has reached a new high, and the proportion of adolescents reporting symptoms such as anxiety, sadness, and hopelessness, and those receiving treatment is making a dramatic rise. It can be comforting to many that there is a saint who can help them navigate their psychological and emotional health. Meet Saint Dymphna, a determined young girl who fled from her father in fear because he experienced a mental breakdown after the death of his wife, Dymphna's mother. Dymphna was scared of her father because he was threatening to force her into marriage with him, seeing that Dymphna greatly resembled his deceased wife. Hear about St. Dymphna's journey and dedication to the ill. St. Dymphna's legacy lives on as the townsfolk of Geel continue to house those searching cures for their mental anguish.
Hello and welcome to our podcast titled Saint Dymphna, the Lily of Erié. We are your hosts, Cece,
Valentina,
and Ren.
Today we will be diving into the virtuous life of Saint Dymphna. Saint Dymphna was the patron saint of nervous disorders, mental disease, depression, and victims of incest. While we learn more about why she was the patron saint of mental disorders, we will be talking about her life and legacy as well.
Dymphna, born in Ireland in the 7th century to an agnostic father and Christian mother, she dedicated herself to Christ at 14 years old. Her mother's death led to her father, Damon's mental decline. His counselors urged him to remarry, leading Damon to seek a woman resembling his late wife. Failing to find one, they suggested he marry Dymphna, his own daughter. After Dymphna found out about the plan, she fled to Belgium with her confessor, Gerbrand, 2 servants, and the king's steward to go into hiding in Geel. The best-known version of her story claims that after settling in Geel, Dymphna built a clinic for the sick and poor. However, her father, using his wealth, was able to track her down. When Damon found Dymphna in Belgium, he captured her and demanded that she return to Ireland and marry him. When she refused, Damon was infuriated, drew his sword, and beheaded her. Dymphna was only 15 years old at the time. After her death, the inhabitants of Geel collected her remains and buried her in a cave along with Gerbrand, who was killed as well. Dymphna received her martyrdom in the year 620 and became a saint who will be remembered for the many years to come, even up until present day.
St. Dymphna's legacy lives on today as the townspeople of Geel continue to house mentally ill and sick people. Everyone is considered equal and diverse mental abilities are embraced. Today, nearly 300 townspeople live with more than 200 families. The townspeople have been welcoming guests for more than 700 years. She has influenced our lives today by bringing awareness to not only physical health, but also mental health. In 1247, St. Dymphna was canonized. In 1349, a church was built honoring her in Geel. Unfortunately, it burned down in the 15th century, but in 1532, it was rebuilt over where her body was originally buried. She is often depicted with a crown on her head, white robes, a sword, and white lilies.
Saint Dymphna was truly an outstanding young lady. She showed that it's okay to stand up for your beliefs. She revealed to us that with hard work comes with great success. Saint Dymphna is the patron saint of depression, incest, mental disease, and nervous disorders. So whenever you're feeling unsure, pray to her and you will come back to a sense of peace. Now you know that Saint Dymphna is someone that young people can relate to and learn to accept and overcome their mental difficulties.